Diesel prices are soaring. The average cost of a gallon is now $5.37. That is the highest ever. Now, those prices are putting a strain on the trucking industry and could even trickle down to the consumer. Joining us now to react is somebody who's experiencing it, Gino DeFabio. He's a truck driver from Ohio. Gino, you said you checked last year at this time. Diesel prices were $2.36 a gallon. How does that figure into what you do for a living?
Well, when you think about it, Brian, first of all, thank you for having me today. When you think about it, if I take a truck out and I go for 10 hours, that's about $600 worth of fuel. $600, where last year, 2 years ago, it would have been $230. Those costs got to go somewhere, and business is so competitive today, we just can't keep eating it. I mean, it's not like carpooling to school. I'll pick up your kid or this. Trucks have to be places. They have to go. Those are costs we can't get away from.
And we're tens of thousands of truck drivers down. We know that for a fact. And Gino, if you think about it, it's not just diesel, right? So if I go to buy tires, it's going to cost more. If I need repairs, it's going to cost more. Tools cost more to fix the car.
The asphalt in the roads is made from oil, and the oil price is up. These are all self-inflicted wounds, too. This didn't have to be like that. That's the hardest thing. It's really hard for us to understand. Why are you doing this to our industry and to all our lives? I mean, we have people in our company, they drive 40 miles a day to work. You don't think that's affecting them, their bottom line? They used to fill up their car for $20. Now it costs them $60 just to get to work. It's always on the middle class. I've said it before. It's always on the middle class. And these are self-inflicted.
In what way?
We were energy independent.
Because of that? You mean if we drilled more, we'd have more control over the price?
Absolutely, and we're begging people, countries that hate us, to sell us oil when we have our own resources, and you're crushing an industry, and don't think that it doesn't reflect in the prices at the store. I mean, somebody has to pay for this. When it costs you $600 just for fuel a day, somebody's got to pick that up. You just can't eat it. It just doesn't go away. Just like money doesn't grow on trees, there's no magic carpet bringing the stuff to market.
So when do you eat it for a short period of time, or are you able to factor it in right away?
Well, there's really, the way business is now, it's so competitive, there's no place to factor it in. You have to eat it, and prices are going to have to go up, and it'll make everything go up.
You think that Washington realizes this?
I can't see how they can't. I don't know if it's so much the fact that they don't realize it or they just don't care. I mean, I don't care if you're in a labor union, if you're a regular worker, if you're upper middle class, lower middle class. If you eat, if you need a place to live, and if you need to get from point A to point B, this is affecting you, and it's obvious. The reasons for it are obvious. I mean, we can't go on like this. There's just no way.
Right. So what do you plan on doing about it? I mean, is there a union situation where you can have your voice be heard?
It's not so much a union situation. We have an election today in Ohio. We have to get back to where we were. I mean, the solution's simple. Do what we were doing. The economy was going fine. We were energy independent, and we're always going to have problems we could overcome.
Right.
But why put these self-inflicted problems on us? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense to the working man whatsoever.
And the first time will be the midterms, but easily the primaries matter a lot too, especially in Ohio, where you guys
absolutely
turned it around by fracking. That was part of the reason.
Yeah, we did.